One night last summer, two of my friends, Sam and Jake, convinced me to sneak out with them and drink. We were all bored, just looking for something to do. We decided to go for a walk to a local gas station that was open 24 hours a day.
We decided to go for a walk to a local gas station that were open 24 hours a day.
The walk there was pretty
The walk there
uneventful.
was pretty
We talked about random topics
uneventful. We talked about random topics
and drank a couple of
and
beers.
drank a couple
Once we
of
got to the
beers.
gas
Once
station,
we got
Jake had
to
to
the
use the
station,
bathroom.
Jake has to
When he was
use
in the bathroom, there was a
When he
dirty,
was in the
sketchy guy in
bathroom,
there.
there was
Jake
a dirty, sketchy guy in there.
struck up a conversation with this guy. It was pretty normal, except when the guy asked why he was out so late, and if he was by
When the guy asked why he was out so late and
himself.
if he was by
Jake brushed it
himself,
off as
Jake
the guy
brushed
was just
it
trying to tell
off
him
as the guy was just trying to tell him
to stay safe.
to say
We
safe.
bought some snacks and we
bought
noticed
some
the guy
snacks
following
and we
us
noticed
around
the guy
while he was
following
talking
us
to someone
around
on his
while he
phone.
was talking to someone
We left soon
on his
after,
phone.
and on the way
left
back,
soon
we sat on the
after
side of the
on-
road
And on the way back, we sat on the side of the road
and talked for a while
and
as we
talked
drank
for a
some
while
more.
as we
It was
drank
pitch
some
black
more.
by now because there are no
Pitch-
street lights
Pitch black by now because there are no streets
in the area.
like in the
We saw a
area.
car coming down the
We saw a
road,
car
which was no big
down
deal.
road,
We sneak
which
out pretty
was
often,
no big
and we've
deal.
never
We
had any
sneak
real
out pretty often, and we never had any
problems.
real
Cars
problem.
usually
Cars
just drive
usually
by.
just drive.
This time was
By
different.
this time,
The
was
car spun
different.
around
The
in the
car
road
spun
and pulled
around
up
in
right
the
next
road
to us
and
on the
pulled
street,
up-
and two guys got
and pull up right next to us on the street, and two guys
out.
got
We
out.
ditched the beers,
We
got
ditched
up, and
the
sprinted
beer,
down
got
the
up
street.
and sprint
Jake
down
and
the
I
street.
hid behind an
Jake
RV,
and I hid
while Sam
behind
hopped a
an
fence.
RV, while Sam hopped a
The two
fence.
men looked
The
dirty,
two men
like they
looked
hadn't
dirty,
showered in
like
days.
some had showered
We
in a
watched
day.
the two guys for a little
We watched
while,
two
which is
guys
when
for
we
a
noticed that
little
one
while.
of them had a gun
Why quick is when he noticed that one of them
in
had
his hand.
a gun in
They looked
his
in our
hand.
direction for a few
They
minutes
looked
before they got back in
They looked in our direction for a few minutes before they got back
their car and drove off.
into the car and
Jake and
drove
I
off.
looked for
Jake
Sam,
and I
but
looked
we
for
couldn't
Sam,
find him.
but we
So
couldn't
we
find
decided
him,
to head
so
back home.
We decided to
We
head
thought
back
we had
home.
lost them.
We thought
But
we
on the
had
way
lost
back,
them,
we turned a
but
corner,
on the way
and those
back,
same
we
guys
turned a
were sitting in the
corner,
car,
and some
waiting
guys were
there.
sitting in the car, waiting here.
We ran through the alleyways
We
and
ran
backyards
through
until we
the
lost them.
alleyways
Every
and
few
backyards. The
alleyways and backyards until we lost them.
until we lost them.
Every few minutes, we saw the car driving slowly down a street or alleyway in the distance, and we would hide. Eventually, we made it back, and Sam messaged to tell us that he got followed by a different car.
That he got followed by a different car.
But he made it home
But he
safe.
made it home
It's
safe.
been almost a year
It's
since
been
that
almost
night.
a year since
We're always
that
more
night.
cautious when we
We're
go
always
out,
more
and
cautious
Sam still has
when
nightmares
we
about
go
being
out, and
abducted.
Sam still has nightmare about being abducted.
I don't know for sure
I
if
don't
the
know
guy
for
from the
sure
bathroom
if the
had
guy
anything
in
to
the
do with
bathroom
it,
and
but we
had anything to do with it, but we believe
believe that he's somehow
that he
connected
somehow
to it.
connected to it.